Welcome to NAPA TRACS PROLink 3.0. My name is Ben Dexter. In this video, we're going to review the features and enhancements inside of PROLink. We're also going to answer the age-old question, is it easier to transfer everything in one big transfer cart, or is it better to open and close PROLink? So let's see what we can decide. We have a simple oil change example here with a tire rotation. And down at the bottom, I have two individual sub-estimates prepared, one for front and one for rear brake pads. So let's dive right in. We're going to go right into PROLink. You'll notice that the vehicle information is transferred over along with the VIN, as it always has. And we're going to make special attention here to the search bar. So the search bar, where product, part number, and interchanges are all combined, gives us enhanced suggestions. So for example, if I am looking for an oil filter, it's automatically going to start to filter and add extra information there. So I can do just the rest of my oil filter search. I'm going to use the comma to be able to automatically add that down to the search queue. That's a nice little handy benefit there. We also have the ability to look at a question mark or an asterisk for a wildcard. So if I know the first part of a filter part number, but I don't know the rest, I could enter in a 21, and if I know it's a 5-digit number, but I'm not quite sure what the rest is, that's going to give me my example there of a 21085. In this example, we also have the asterisk. So if I know that 213 is the first part of the alternator part number for whatever reason, I can use an asterisk. And now that's going to give me all part numbers in the system that start with a 213. You'll notice that the quick pick section is now where we don't have to scroll. We have categories that are limited scrolling, as well as the job types, trying to get you to the parts a little bit quicker. We can also hit the Enter key. That's going to take us to our search results. We don't have to left click on that blue search button if we don't want to. And you'll notice that we have some improved filter options over on the left-hand side to refine our searches. We can also look at our new updated part listing page. Now this information is everything from basic info all the way to fitment by a simple left scroll. You'll notice that add to cart stays parked on top. So once I've determined this is in fact the part for me, I'm going to transfer that to my cart. Now here we are at the crossroads of answering that age-old question. Do I transfer everything in one big cart when I'm dealing with sub-estimates, or do I do them individually? We've timed it and we've looked at the number of steps necessary, and it is easier to transfer that cart back to the repair order and then go back to your individual sub-estimates for your refined searches. So you can see very quickly, I can get back into PROLink, it reloads, I'm searched up, I'm ready to go, grab my brake pads. And again, if you're in the habit of clicking that search bar, you can do it, or you could hit the Enter key, which makes life a little bit easier. In this case, we're going to prime up for my front brake pads. We'll transfer the cart. And you can see as fast as I can click, it's reloading the information. And we have the ability now to not have to manage a single cart transfer with multiple items and have to individually select them and move them to the sub-estimates. So that makes life a little bit less stressful on the counter. So last part of our search here, and then we're going to wrap things up with a couple of updates up in the drop down where NAPA TRACS Service Center is. So in this case, I see that I have my front rear brake pads. Let's grab those, add it to the cart. And we'll wrap the video up here at the top where we can see we have an opportunity to pay our statements. And we can do that at a moment's notice. We could be in the middle of ordering parts and realize, hey, I need to pay my bill. And you can see my cart is still handy. I can hover over and see it. We also have the ability to look at our order history and receive updated status information. So we're going to see the date and the timestamp and the status of delivered, invoiced, or what have you. So let's transfer that last cart, bring everything back home to our sub-estimate. Now we could use the power of Quick Quote to be the most efficient. We want to thank you for watching this video and hope you get to enjoy 3.0 soon. Thank you.